Welcome to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown, where we bring you the latest stories that matter to Filipinos straight from the heart of the Manila Bulletin newsroom. Here's the quick rundown of today's top stories, Saturday, November 16th. The storm Pepito, with an international name of Man-yi, is now a super typhoon. In a tropical cyclone bulletin issued at 11 a.m. on Saturday, November 16, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration warned that Pepito is approaching its peak intensity. Citing radar imagery, PAGASA noted that the intensity of Pepito may begin to stabilize or slightly decrease in the coming hours. However, it noted that if the ongoing eyewall replacement process is completed before its passage over Catanduanes, the super typhoon could resume intensifying. Philippines to import rice due to typhoon's damages to the agricultural sector. President Marcos revealed that the country would have to import rice to compensate for the agricultural damages caused by the recent typhoons that hit the country in just 3 weeks. According to Marcos, the Department of Agriculture informed him of a possible importation of around 4.5 million tons. The successive typhoons in the country caused around 7 billion pesos in agricultural damages and losses in regions 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 12, the Cordillera Administrative Region, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and the Bicol region. Solon hits Vice President Sara for refusing to take an oath, unlike her dad Duterte. House Deputy Majority Leader La Union 1st District Representative Paulo Ortega V credited former President Rodrigo Duterte for taking an oath in a congressional investigation involving him, something that the latter's daughter, Vice President Sara Duterte, refused to do. Ortega was referring to the Quad Committee hearing in the House of Representatives last Wednesday, November 13th. Before sitting through 13 hours of questioning from congressmen regarding his bloody war on drugs, the elder Duterte stood up to take an oath. Meanwhile, the House, through the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, is investigating Vice President Duterte's alleged misuse of confidential and intelligence funds. Marcos' government asked to give comparable opportunities to OFWs who will be sent home under Trump. OFW party list, Representative Marissa Del Mar Magzino is prodding the Marcos administration to give comparable opportunities to returning overseas Filipino workers who may be forced to leave their jobs in the United States soon with the expected strict implementation of immigration laws. This, as the Lady Solon told the Philippine government to proactively address the effects of the possible mass deportation of 300,000 undocumented Filipinos from the U.S. under the incoming administration of President-elect Donald Trump. Indonesia eyes transfer of Mary Jane Veloso to Philippine prison. Jakarta is considering a transfer to the Philippine prison of Mary Jane Veloso, a Filipino national facing death penalty for drug charges in Indonesia. Indonesia's Coordinating Ministry for Legal, Human Rights, Immigration and Correction said that the transfer of prisoner is being eyed as an option in line with the Philippine government's request. That came as Philippine Ambassador to Jakarta Gina Alagon Jamaralan met with Coordinating Minister Yusril Ihsa Mahendra amid Manila's constant efforts to seek clemency for Veloso. Lebanon's Prime Minister asks Iran to help secure a ceasefire in Israel-Hezbollah war. As a top advisor to Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei visited Lebanon for talks, Lebanese officials said an American proposal for a ceasefire deal had been passed on to Hezbollah, aiming to end 13 months of exchanges of fire between Israel and the group. Iran is a main backer of Hezbollah, and for decades has been funding and arming the Lebanese militant group. Hezbollah began firing rockets into northern Israel the day after Hamas's surprise attack into Israel on October 7th, 2023 ignited the war in Gaza, prompting exchanges between the two sides ever since. American rock band My Chemical Romance returns. Nearly 2 decades ago, My Chemical Romance released their career-defining rock opera, The Black Parade, cementing their shift from mainstays of the emo scene to mainstream recognition and becoming one of the most inventive bands of the 21st century. In 2025, fans will get to experience the 2006 album once again. The band will embark on a 10-date North American stadium tour, where they will perform the Black Parade in full on the heels of their headlining performance last month at Las Vegas When We Were Young Festival. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.